Yeah, I just need to have it downloaded. God damn it. My fucking neighbor has a douchebag barky dog now that'll bark at anything because he's a dumbass puppy. Well, a puppy needs to be worked with, and you can't just fucking ignore him, which I know she's fucking doing. Because way too many people do that with their animals. They just think that they're going to be a guard dog for them and don't really try to put anything into it. And I'm sorry, but if you try to think that that's... If you even think that that's a way of raising a dog, you're a fucking idiot. Come 2 or 3 years later, hey, why is my dog torn up half my house and ate my couch? It's because you don't need to have a dog, dude. Boxers are fun, but you have to. Yeah, I think they're called boxers because they really like to use their paws and knock you around a little bit when they're puppies. Yeah. The only dog I've ever owned, I ended up giving to a friend of mine because she was moving out of state and she needed protection, and it's been her greatest companion she's ever had, and should be about 9 years old now. It was one of those Australian Shepherds mixed with like one of those really aggressive healers. It was like those cute Australian Shepherds that are like really popular right now, but it was a slender little fox breed. Little asshole too. She's way too smart for her own good. You know what whippets are? Oh, we would get high around this dog all the time, and she'd never think anything of it. And then all of a sudden, we brought home a box of whippets, and you could just see the what the fuck on this dog's face. Like, what the hell are they? Huh? And as soon as like we go into the kitchen and do something, she jumps right up onto the couch and starts sniffing this fucking bag that we have all these whippets in. She's like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then we immediately run back into the room. Oh my god, you're so fucking smart, trying to give me a little deduction. And she just kind of got freaked out for a minute, didn't know, like, the laughing gas. The Oh, no. Yeah, no, I was talking about those little canisters that you crack open and you get the wah-wahs. The wah-wah-wah-wah-wah-wah-wah-wah-wah-wah-wah-wah, and we were tripped out by all those noise. It's basically hippie crack. It lasts only a couple seconds, and it's just a crazy heady high. No, shut up. It's not that. It's all about really moderation. If you use too much of anything, it's gonna fuck you over in the end. The people that get fucked over on those are the ones that do a cajillion, billion, trillion, billion, zillion of them and never can stop because they're addicted to them and they like how it makes them feel because it's crack. That's how you fuck yourself up, is if you keep doing them, and they usually do them in conjunction with the other drugs that they're doing. It's not the whippets that are making them fucked up. It's the acid and the fucking shrooms and all the other sorts of shit that they're taking with it. but she would see us get all wah-wah'd out and have this weird what the fuck look on her face, like she was trying not to have the what the fuck look, but she was really thinking what the fuck is going on. She didn't want us to like kind of catch on to her thought process, so she just kind of kept her snout on the ground and was just kind of eyeballing us when she thought we weren't looking, but we were totally knowing what she was like. Yeah, I miss that dog, but she's in a good home. Oh man. Oh shit. Damn it. Do you watch anime at all? You ever seen Yu Yu Hakusho? It's a Shonen Jump. Shonen Jump is all about having like a bad guy that you topple down, and then as soon as he's dead, it seems like 2 or 3 episodes later, there's another one that's even worse than him. That's tougher than him, and you just got done training for like 5 years and fulfilled an ancient alien prophecy to beat the last guy, and well, Yu Yu Hakusho is the story of these 2 street punks and their 2 demon friends who go around basically being what is called a spirit detective. It's the detective of the spirit realm. You get various cases that you have to solve, usually involving kicking demons out of fucking human world and putting them back, and it just becomes crazier and crazier and crazier demons that are just threatening our way of life, and the spirit realm is just barely maintaining a form of like natural order to everything, so the balance does not get thrown into craziness. Highly stylized action, like that has not really been done before or since. Like, if you YouTube any of these fucking Yu Yu Hakusho battles, you'll want to watch the whole show. I like that one too. I consider myself a big enough anime fan that I'll give anything a try, and I like that one. It it's really flashy anime, and I like that a lot. That seems a lot of that seems like classic animation instead of like new school. They're very well, anyway, I was getting somewhere with Yu Yu Hakusho. This kid is spamming the shit out of my mailbox right now because he starts talking to me about Death Note and how this is awesome, all awesome, and then how Dragon Ball Z Super is getting all awesome, and we're talking about all these like different anime, and he wants to get into this one, and he wants to get into this one, and I talked him into watching Yu Yu Hakusho, and I was on the chat with him for like 3 episodes, and he's like, man, I gotta get off here, but I'm probably gonna watch this whole season and get back at you within like the next 24 hours. Yeah, the thing is, if you because you've played Persona, you know about the various gods and goddesses of like Dravidian folklore and all this other shit that were pushed by the wayside when Shintoism and Hinduism and Buddhism were coming through. their old gods that they would pray to have like a healthy baby or something were vilified and turned into demons and seductresses, and the one group of beings that got turned, that were supposed to be inherently evil, that were turned into guardians, were the 4 saint beasts, and they're in every single one of the fucking Persona games. Genbu, Byaku, Suzaku, and it's the Phoenix, the White Tiger, the fucking the dragon, and the turtle dragon or whatever. All 4 of those monsters have shrines and polar locations on the outskirts of Kyoto, Japan, and have been there for like 11,000 or 1,100 years. That's, well, sorry, about 500 years. You're familiar enough with Dragon Ball to know who the big deities are in the game or in the show, right? Rewind. It's not that's too I'm talking about Master Roshi, all of Goku's teachers. Check this out. In Dragon Ball, Goku's first teacher is Master Roshi, right? Well, that's Genbu, the rock tortoise. It's a turtle with a dragon being summoned out of his tail or whatever. Its physical embodiment is when you summon the dragon at Roshi's Island, because they do that several times, because it's an homage to Genbu, who signifies a northern journey, an upcoming struggle, and all this other shit, which is definitely what he's going through at the time period when he's being trained with Master Roshi. Then there's the White Tiger. His next teacher is Korin, the white cat. Then there's Popo. Popo used to be blue, dude. And then, of course, there's Kami, who comes back from the dead. Well, they both... Popo was a whole... Popo... To see that, but he also... At that point, Goku was as strong as he was ever going to be. He had just fucking killed King Piccolo, and he had to bring the dragon back, because King Piccolo, this has not happened before or since, he fucking killed the dragon. Like, he wanted it to be the be-all, end-all, I destroy everything. Even though I made the fucking Dragon Balls, I'm gonna fucking kill the dragon. Well, these motherfuckers... What Popo does, he basically says, you're the strongest you're gonna be for a while. It's just a shame that you don't know how to use it right. And he's like, what the fuck does that mean? Well, I'll tell you. It's all about moving without redundancy, being as fast as lightning, and being able to move with deliberate action. Instead of just having a wind up and throwing a haymaker, it's the least amount of energy possible is exuded, and nobody even really knows how old fucking Popo is. That's the creepy part. He's just fucking... I'm chewing your ear off, dude. I'm sorry. That's fucked up. The good news is that I Am Setsuna game I was talking about just has like a tiny little bar left. That should be fun. It's been a while since I've played that game. But it's those... There's all kinds of different things that made me like Persona. Persona's been that surprising, really familiar glove that I never really knew that I had, that just feels fucking amazing when you put it on. I've studied so many of those characters that are reoccurring in Persona 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm assuming 1. Alright, I am Setsuna's almost done. Yeah. Okay, so